Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at your relationships, whether it's with friends, family, or even at work and thought, am I doing this right? Maybe things feel okay, but something still feels off. You're not fighting, but you're also not feeling totally connected either. Or maybe you just second guess yourself a lot when it comes to people. If that's you, don't worry. You're not alone in this. And today I want to flip the script because so often we focus on what's wrong in our relationships. But what if we paused to notice what's actually going right? If you're new here, hi, I'm Elizabeth, a humanitarian and former United Nations Senior Advisor. I'm also the author of the book Human Skills, your human manual for navigating all human interactions. In this video, I'm sharing 7 subtle but powerful signs that you are actually doing better in your relationships than you think. Let's start with one of the biggest ones. Sign 1, you feel safe being yourself. You don't have to perform. You don't have to be on all the time. You can show up tired or quiet or silly or serious and still feel accepted. And if you're creating that kind of space for others too, even better. That's because real connection starts when we stop pretending and start showing up as we are. Sign 2, you're willing to have honest conversations. I'm not saying you should love conflict. I mean, who does? But you're not afraid to speak up when something matters. You can set boundaries. You can say, hey, that didn't sit right with me. That ability to be honest without attacking, without shutting down, without running away from the hard stuff is a true human skill. It shows maturity and respect and courage. And if you are practicing it, even if it's imperfect right now, you're already ahead of the game. Sign 3, you celebrate others without feeling jealousy. You know you're in a good place when you can celebrate someone else's success without making it all about you. You know that important moment when your friends get that job or that promotion or that partner, and your first instinct is genuine happiness for them, instead of thinking, why not me? Now that's a sign of security, both in yourself and in your relationships. Of course, jealousy sometimes creeps in. After all, we are human. But when you notice it and you still choose joy for others, now that's emotional maturity. And it shows your relationships are built on support and not competition. Sign 4, you follow through on what you say. Now, this might sound obvious, but also maybe not as glamorous. But keeping your word, even in small ways, is a game changer for trust. Texting back when you say you will, showing up on time, being that friend who remembers a birthday or follows up after a tough week. These are the things that build reliability, and people feel safe around reliable people. And by the way, this goes for being accountable to yourself too. Keeping the promise you made to yourself also helps to build the kind of self-respect that strengthens all your other relationships. Sign 5, you don't feel the need to win. Let's talk about ego for a second. You have to let go of that need to win. If you've ever stopped keeping scores like, I apologized last time, or I do more of this in the friendship, that means you're prioritizing connection over being right. And that's powerful, right? Because sometimes the most important thing you can say is, help me understand, and not, here's why I am right. Sign 6, you respect differences. You know you're doing well when you respect differences. You don't have to agree with someone to treat them with dignity. Maybe you and your partner have different political views, or your co-workers approaches problems differently. Instead of making them appear that they are wrong, you stay curious, which is, by the way, a human skill that I also cover in my book, Human Skills. If you can pause and ask, what might I not be seeing here? That's really powerful because in today's world, which is often fueled by intolerance, our ability to appreciate differences and seek to understand perspectives beyond our own is truly a superpower. This skill is also a strong indicator of a healthy relationship. Sign 7, you feel energized after interactions. You feel seen, you feel lighter, you feel like yourself. And if others feel that way too after talking to you, that's real influence, that's connection. Remember that relationships aren't just about what we say. They're about the energy we leave behind. And if the energy you bring into the room makes other people feel safe, valued, and respected, that's everything. So let's recap. If you feel safe being yourself, can have honest conversations, celebrate others, follow through, let go of winning, respect differences, and feel good after connecting, then guess what? You are doing better than you think, because connection isn't about perfection. It's about showing up with heart, intention, and consistency. Now, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these signs showed up for you in your relationships? Which ones are you still working on? If this video resonated with you, go ahead and like, subscribe, and send it to someone who might need this reminder today. Thank you as always for being here. I will see you in the next one.